covering Boston and all of northern Massachusetts. Peachtree TV Boston is everywhere. Your home for KSPH. Live from the heart of Peachtree TV. This is Peachtree TV News Boston. ABC7 Boston News Today starts now. This is ABC7 Boston News now. Good morning at 11 a.m. Thanks for joining. This is ABC7 Boston News at 7. Thanks for joining us tonight. Now, live from ABC7 Boston, a Friday night sports special from the Boston Governors, from UMass Amherst, and Safety Insurance, your auto, home, and business insurance for your companies. Time now for an update from ABC7 Boston News and ABC7 Boston Weather with Jose Sanders, Judy Husu, Tracy Butler, and meteorologist Lisa Hughes. Now, ABC7 Boston update. Controlled with you. This is ABC7 Boston News this morning. Good morning and welcome to this edition of this Friday morning at 4:30. Thanks for joining us. All ready for the morning. This is ABC7 Boston News at 5. Good morning at 5 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. Committed to you and controlled for ABC7. This is ABC7 Boston News at 6. Good morning and welcome to the news at 6. Thanks for joining us. Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News, Saturday at 7. Good morning and thanks for joining us today.
Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News, Saturday at 7.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. Controlled for you. This is Better Mornings Boston.
Controlled for you. This is Better Mornings Boston.
Control for you. This is ABC7 Boston News now. Good morning at 11 a.m. It's Control for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 1 on the CW 24/7. Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 2 on the CW 24/7.
Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 2 on the CW 24/7.
Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News, first at 4. That's going to do it for this edition of ABC7 Boston News at 4. ABC7 Boston News at 5 starts now. Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 5. Good Friday evening to you. Thanks for joining us. July 20th. Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 6. Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 7. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. Now, on ABC7 Boston News. Breaking news as we come off the air. The coronavirus in Chicago, there is a lot of trouble going everywhere. And sometimes it can be always hard. And 2 million were shot by one person. And their son was lost and their woman died from a fire catch. And a boy's grandfather also died as well from a fire. And they needed a lot of help. But they got a new ones. And it doesn't even matter. ABC7 Boston has the emergency calls and starts right now for its news at 9 on the CW 24/7. Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 9 on the CW 24/7. Good evening and thanks for joining us.
ABC7 Boston News at 9 on the CW 24/7 starts now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 10. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 11. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 11. We begin with breaking news.
Now, ABC7 Boston News at 11. We begin with breaking news.
ABC7 Boston News starts now. Now, your weather update on ABC7 Boston News at 11, sponsored by Safety Insurance. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Andrew Parker. We begin tonight with a weather alert. Controlled for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 11:30.
And we begin tonight with the weather alert. Tonight, a whole story from summer is replacing the pool and for every student. And all the students that got repelled by the water died just minutes before.
Working for you. This is ABC7 Boston News, first at 4. Working for you. This is ABC7 Boston News at 6. Good evening. Covering your news in your town. This is ABC7 Boston News at 10. ABC7 Boston is everywhere. This is ABC7 Boston Morning News. First up for you right now in the morning at 4 o'clock, we start with some breaking news. A water tower filled up. But does everybody have an idea as to how it got refilled? It turns out that all the water that just got started just collapsed in front of a building. And all these people died in front of them. And with a train collapsing it was just a train fall from the crash to the other side. And working for you, isn't it just safe to get to the train station right before you die? The news at 4 a.m. starts now. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This is ABC7 Boston News, first at 4. And now, first at 4, ABC7 Boston News at 4:30 starts right now. This is ABC7 Boston News at 4:30. Good afternoon, everyone. This is ABC7 News at 5. This is ABC7 Boston News at 7.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight.
This is ABC 7 Boston News at 10.
To the war on terror.
Working for you. This is Peachtree TV Boston News at 10.
Good evening, everyone.
And now, live from Boston, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 11. Live from the Boston Broadcasters Association Station of the Year, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 4:30 a.m. Coverage you can count on. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for... Live from the Massachusetts Broadcasters Association Station of the Year, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 5 a.m. Coverage you can count on. Live from the Massachusetts Broadcasters Association Station of the Year, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 7. And good morning to you at 7 o'clock. Live from the heart of Peachtree TV Boston, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 11 a.m. Coverage you can count on. Better Massachusetts starts right now. Good afternoon. Glad you're with us. Now, live from the Massachusetts Broadcasters Association Station of the Year, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 1 p.m. on the CW 24/7. Coverage you can count on. Now, live. This is Peachtree TV Boston News at 5. Now, live from the Massachusetts Broadcasters Association Station of the Year, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 6. Coverage you can count on. Now, live from the Massachusetts Broadcasters Association Station of the Year, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 7. Coverage you can count on. Now, live from the Massachusetts Broadcasters Association Station of the Year, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 10. Coverage you can count on. Now, live from the Massachusetts Broadcasters Association Station of the Year, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 10. Coverage you can count on. Now, live from the Massachusetts Broadcasters Association Station of the Year, this is Peachtree TV Boston News at 11 at 11. Coverage you can count on. Now, live from the Massachusetts Broadcasters Association Station of the Year, this is Peachtree TV Boston News, 11 at 11. Coverage you can count on. Peachtree TV Boston News in the morning starts now. Peachtree TV Boston News at 11 a.m. starts now. Live from Massachusetts, this is Peachtree Boston News at noon. Peachtree TV Boston News at noon starts now. Peachtree TV Boston News at 6 starts now. Peachtree TV Boston News at 11 starts now. Now, from Peachtree TV Boston, this is Sports Friday. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Live from Massachusetts and Boston, this is Peachtree TV Boston News. Good morning, we're glad you're with us here for the morning news. Now, live, this is Better Mornings Boston on Peachtree TV Boston News. Now, live, this is Peachtree TV Boston News. Now, live, this is Peachtree TV Boston News on CBS 3. Now, live, This is Peachtree TV Boston News on Fox 7. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here. Thanks for watching ABC 7 Boston. This is Peachtree TV Boston.